Okay.
Are we recording?
Yeah, we're recording.
Okay.
Bitch.
I want to know if you all heard about what happened in the sky recently.
Oh, is this another alien topic?
Oh, conspiracy.
Yeah.
No. Okay, so you know how some people are upset when like dogs fly in cabins, like in the cabin. Like in an airplane.
I was like,
Okay.
so
Well,
how are
yeah.
they flying?
Okay,
Like-
so
like
on
the
an
Jetsons?
airplane, yes. On an
Yes.
airplane, some people might be frustrated that there's like a dog on there. Like
I mean,
what?
if you're allergic to a dog, like that could be really...
Yeah, but then what
Yeah.
about like if they have to go potty? Like
Mm.
I heard that some people don't want dogs on an airplane in case they pee or poop
on
in,
the airplane.
in flight.
Yeah, okay.
Do you think that's a possibility?
You're not talking about the person.
I am.
You're talking to
I am.
Okay, okay. No, wait. Hold on.
Do you?
Hold on.
Hold on,
She doesn't
wait.
know what we're talking
Wait.
about yet.
So I will say this. My dogs
Yeah.
would not,
Yes.
Yeah.
right?
Correct.
My dogs would not, but ... There are dogs out there
Yeah.
that I could see it going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I could.
But
Quite.
what about flying? You've taken off from your city. You're ready to go. You're on Delta. You got upgraded.
Oh, business.
And yes. And all of a sudden, somebody hurriedly goes past you, dropping diarrhea out
On
their
the
pants.
flight.
Wait, the person.
The
The person
all the way through the plane.
was pooping
Delta-
out their butt.
Diarrhea.
Diarrhea.
Cha-cha-cha.
Delta had to turn around.
No,
to
no, they
land.
didn't.
Yep.
Yes. Medical emergency. That's
They
Is
should have
it-
been
is
wearing
it-
a diaper.
is it a medical emergency?
They should have been wearing a human diaper.
Can you
Because
That is somebody that
Yeah.
happens.
that's like an
that-
IBS, right?
Yes.
But if you know that you have that,
Yeah.
let's plan ahead.
Like you know if that is like a fart or a not, and you're like, I'm going to the bathroom just in case.
But just
Or-
they make adult diapers, and there's no shame in it
No.
at all.
No.
Some people have medical conditions, which is
Yes.
100%. But be prepared.
Be prepared. I bet those suckers can hold a lot.
Can
You know? Have
literally-
you ever worn an adult diaper?
No, but I've worked at a nursing home and I've seen those
So,
diapers be changed.
okay,
hold a
they
lot.
hold a
Yeah,
lot,
they hold
right?
a lot. But also like a baby diaper, you sit
Yeah.
up, they shit up the side, the back.
Yeah.
Maintenance crews spent 5 hours cleaning.
Because that is also
It's
that's,
biohazard.
That
Yeah.
is
That's why.
bad. Like
It says, they were too. Okay, this is even worse. So if you're going on a puddle jumper, you think 20 minutes, 45 minutes
that's what
even.
they call them.
What is a
Puddle jumper? Yes.
What is that?
That's like going from Denver to Colorado Springs that you call a puddle jumper.
I've never called it.
I just call it a short flight.
I just
You know what I'm talking about.
they might not.
They do. Because I've heard it used frequently.
You know what I think? Most of the time that we do these, I'm like, God, Leela and I are just so uneducated.
Our rock is huge.
we are sitting under a boulder.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
But this flight was only 2 hours in to their flight to Spain.
Yep, that's
so how long was
I would definitely be wearing a diaper. Here's the thing. As a
no
female,
shame. First
who's-
off, who's gonna know? Wear some baggy
No.
sweats. Who's gonna
but
know you have a diaper in?
Here's the thing, though. I have no shame. I've told them before. If I laugh a little too hard, it comes
tinkle.
out.
You
I
tinkle a
tinkle,
little.
and I haven't had a baby, so
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
So I will prepare,
Yes.
and I will wear a panty liner or a full-on pad if I know
Full-on
it's going to be a
pad.
night.
if it's gonna be a good night
If it's going to be popping with laughter
Yeah.
and
I'm wearing-
excitement,
I'm wearing a pad.
I'm putting on a full
and
on.
there's no shame because
No.
nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Can you?
No, I'm just wondering if. Okay, so how far did he walk?
He
got
or
up.
she?
He or she.
Hold on, let me see.
Good point. It
Doesn't really matter. Also, you should have the.
The flight crew was doing their best to mop up the mess with paper towels and scented disinfectant.
Like until they could land. Did they have to do
so bad in there?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, they turned around in Virginia.
And landed
Central
in Virginia?
It's a biohazard issue.
Yeah, and an emergency landing at an airport, like the nearest airport.
They flew out of Atlanta. It says they literally recorded the pilot talking to air traffic control and said it's a biohazard issue. We had a passenger who had diarrhea all the way through the airplane. All the way through.
All the way through. Probably was sitting in the back.
There's a bathroom in the back.
It was occupied. Occupied.
I'm banging. I gotta go.
So they want us to come back to Atlanta. So they went to Atlanta. They were over Virginia.
And they went all the way back?
'Cause that's 2 hours. And then, they turned around. Onboard medical issue. We
embarrassing.
sincerely apologize to our customers. How are you going to apologize for that?
Well, it's not their fault.
It's
not their fault, but it
not
is.
at all. But
I would be
upset.
furious.
Yeah, because normally, I'm sorry, but not everybody's just going to Spain on holiday. Like, they don't have a whole airplane full of people going on holiday. So people got work, people got all stuff, and they're expecting to be back at a certain time.
Now it's delayed probably a day.
Oh, I'm 100%.
Like, they had to probably get on a 24-hour. They were on a 24-hour delay probably. Maybe even longer, 36
you
hours.
know how much money the airlines had
Lost.
to pay out?
Yeah.
Because if your flight, which I found out, if your flight's delayed more than 4 hours, and I don't know if it's just international, but this is international, you're entitled to $1,500 compensation.
Whew.
Damn, per person.
Yes.
Per person.
And you can demand that in cash.
I
too.
mean, let's be honest. They raking it in.
They are.
I mean, they're not.
Yeah,
they're not
yeah.
suffering
They're
at all.
squishing us all in the airplane. So I was thinking about James, and I'm like, this is why he doesn't fly. One of the reasons. It just keeps adding to.
Reasons why not to fly.
Why not to
Well, just
fly?
think about the air circulating in the cabin.
Oh, you're literally breathing in the
Feces.
only air that you can breathe
Feces.
is feces.
Is their shit.
Is their shit.
And then there's a dog just chilling, and he's like, "Is that acceptable?" Like,
because I'll go right now.
He's under.
I was going to hold it.
underneath
but
the chair,
I was
being like, "Oh, I thought we."
Okay,
I thought we weren't supposed to do that. That's on grass only.
I get yelled at.
Grass or rocks. This is not either.
Okay, so did you hear the most recent? So I was talking to someone the other day about it with flights, and they're thinking about designating certain parts of the flights for like 16 and under.
Stop it!
Yes,
I was
I
just
saw
having
it.
this conversation with somebody.
I
See
saw that.
comment, and then
Yep.
like we talked about like back in the day, like you in the back of the airplane, you have the smoking section.
Ah.
So
Well, just like restaurants.
Yeah.
They used to have smoking sections, right?
So you think they're going back to like the kids in the back, but then I'm like, you put all those fuckers together?
It's a nightmare.
So
But here's the thing. It's just like when I was flying recently for one of my vacations from Denver to Colorado. 15 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Once you get
Puddle
there,
jumper.
it is quick. Thank you so much. We were standing there, and there was no movement to get on the plane. And the flight attendant came out, and she was like, I don't care if it's your mom. I don't care if it's your kid. Get on the plane. It is 15 minutes. Find a seat. Put your shit away. She didn't say shit. Put your stuff in the overhead and get on the plane.
Yeah.
It is 15 minutes. You do not need to sit next to your loved one.
Yeah.
Get on the plane.
Yeah.
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 Like,
I mean, at
it's
the end of the day,
ridiculous.
well, that's what we were talking about. We flew. It was me, Hannah, and her husband. And I was like, you know what, guys? It's not that big of a deal. Like, if we can't get seats next to each other and we want to be closer, because it was on Southwest.
Right.
And I was like, we can just separate. Like,
Right.
it's not that big of a deal. How many flights have you flown by yourself? And
Right.
it just wasn't like that big of a deal.
Right.
Like, I'm not planning on talking to you anyway. I'm planning on
Right.
listening to my book. Like,
Right.
so it's
First off, rude.
yeah, but you
Sure,
know,
you had
you
a
watched
plan.
your show the whole
dead.
time.
dead.
So you
were
can't
sad.
say anything. But no, it's like how hard. Like I'm like, get the shit up,
I know,
get in the
get in
seat,
there.
Yeah.
get out of
But-
the aisle. Like
I
you're
try
holding people up.
not to even put stuff up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to shove
But
under.
here's
as
the
much as you
thing.
can.
No children. Had a kid. Have you
Yeah.
gone flying with him?
Yeah.
And
Did
how
you
was that
like throw him in
experience?
like from behind. Like, get in there.
Oh, he has flown since he was 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Because you were in Alaska.
Yeah, because we were in Alaska. He was the easiest. I have pictures of him on flights that I should like post a couple of them. Like you give him a tablet, you give him food,
Yeah.
you give him
And they're fine.
everything
Good.
possible,
Good to go.
and then you give him you buy new toys.
Yep.
Because then you're like, oh, you're crying. What's this? And then
So
yeah.
we were flying, and I don't have a kid,
Yeah.
so it's hard for me. And like, there's like I'm older. I probably should, if I was going to have one, probably should have a kid, right?
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So there's probably a reason that I don't, right? And we were flying, and this kid literally, I mean, what? She was probably, I think it was a baby girl, like 2, maybe. I'm terrible with kid ages.
Yeah.
So
They all
bad.
look the
I'm
same.
like, oh my gosh, 6 months old, and they're like, they're 5.
No, it's
But-
not that bad.
No, it's not that bad, but it's just like I just don't have any like age, like, you know. And she just screaming bloody murder, like so much so that my
Canceling.
noise canceling Bose headphones was not. Kate and the mom was just like holding her, like there was no effort, and I was just like, it's okay. And
Yeah.
we were descending.
It was
So
probably her
ears.
Ears.
And it's like, I understand. They don't understand what's going on and all that stuff. And at the end of the day, does it really matter? We're about to get off the plane. Does it really matter? Because I read that article. And, you know, a lot of people were commenting like, you know, you'll still hear them in the back. You know, if you're in the front and they're in the back, you'll still hear them. And like all that stuff. And then someone was like, you know, good parent, like, a good parent would be able to like, not even a good parent, but a good kid. And someone was like, a baby's doesn't know right from wrong, right? Like they're gonna cry and.
You're about to say something.
Well, it's hard
Yeah.
because I
You-
like
what
hear
is
that,
your
and you're supposed
point
to
of
like
view?
you're supposed to give the baby food, or you're supposed to give them a bottle, because then if they're sucking
or
it pops their
eating.
ears, so
Yes.
then they
Right.
stop crying.
Right.
I don't know.
So it's
Maybe
like
Adrian
there's
was just super easy.
Yeah.
I never.
Well, and that's so we have a friend. They flew 6-month-old, right? And she was like, at the beginning, she was fussy. Put a binky in.
Yeah.
She was a
Because
gem.
they're sucking on
They're
something.
sucking
and
on
their
it.
ears are popping.
Yeah.
I chew on gum.
Yes.
You know, because
Yeah.
my ears pop.
Yeah.
So I think it is like there's a certain level of attentiveness from the parent.
Yeah.
So, you know, kick the parent off.
Yep.
Just let the baby stay.
Yeah, let the baby stay with someone else. Yeah. You want to try?
Yeah, literally. Kick the
But
parent off.
here's the thing: is literally what I was talking to somebody. No, Friday, because it feels like Saturday to me.
Yeah.
The other day with was, why do they get to board before me? Because I'm
Good
a
call.
whole lot
Faster.
quicker.
Faster. Yes.
They have like 8 strollers, like all this
yeah,
stuff.
That's a good point.
They need to board last.
You know who also needs to board last?
Old people
Yes.
who can barely walk
Yes.
to get out of the way.
Who they have to wait
So
when we get off.
it's
Yeah.
yes for the wheelchairs,
Mhm.
but here's the thing about that is if the reason they board early is so that they can sit in the front, which makes sense because it's
Then
hard for them
just
to get in the aisle.
Block it off.
Then block it.
Block it off.
Block
yeah.
it off. Let everybody else
Yeah.
get on, and then
It's,
they can be closing everything as they get settled.
Yes.
But before, we're waiting for those people to get settled.
and it takes
When it's
forever.
like I could be in and out, like I could be in my seat
And
ready
done.
to go
Yeah.
in half the amount of time it took them to get from the door to their
Yes.
seat.
yeah,
You know, and
Yeah.
it's just like
flying's a whole nother thing. But
Yeah.
I swear to God, if somebody pooped
Poop?
down the entirety of the plane, I'd be
So,
skydiving for the first time.
I saw an article. Skydiving. Oh!
Just let me out now.
So what?
Ding,
what do
ding,
you
I'm
guys?
ready to get off.
Yeah. What do you guys think about taking shoes off, barefoot?
That's a no for me.
Okay, there was a
In the flight?
a girl was flying from. I can't remember if she was going from. I think she was on a Thailand carrier plane, and she was going from Thailand to Japan, something like she was going. So it wasn't a U.S. flight, but not that this hasn't happened to one of you. She took a photo of the person behind her. He had his shoes off, and his feet were on her armrest.
Oh, that's a no.
That's gross.
I would find whatever sharp object I was allowed on the
stab.
plane with.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Yes.
and meat stick.
Would you
that
guys?
fatty.
You would probably say something. I wouldn't
would.
say anything. I could
Blaine
see-
would.
Blaine
I
would.
would.
I would just be like, "Look what's happening." He'd be like, "Get the fuck off that. That's not yours.
Yeah.
You paid for this
Mhm.
little tiny space."
And I
Yep.
would just be like, excuse me. I see your foot.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Have
but-
you done international flights?
No.
I mean,
Okay.
is Alaska considered
It's the
international?
state.
I know.
But how long? How long is that
Ugh, fucking forever.
Yeah.
Is it
so,
really?
I mean, it's like a 6-hour flight.
Really?
But I am a person who takes my shoes off
That's fine in your space.
in my space, but I also bring socks.
Oh,
because
that's
I,
different.
No,
Right, I
that's
feel
also
like,
different.
and they're
If
clean
it's
socks, and I feel like people
if you're raw dogging the chair in front of you with your
no, unless it's
Tootsies. Oh.
I
With
will
your
raw,
feet
yeah, I will raw dog, and you can have my foot. You can deal, but that's gross.
That's
it's
gross.
so-
Yeah.
toe jam just
Especially
exposed.
no offense.
Fungus?
No offense, men's feet are not cute.
No.
No,
They're not.
they don't
No.
have a feet page on OnlyFans.
I mean, it looked like women's. It looked like a woman's foot.
Ew.
I mean, you
Good
could
for
only see
them.
the soles
Oh,
Yeah.
because he was like crossed. And
gross.
yeah.
I
Good times.
Yeah.
I'm done
TED
with
Talk.
all of that.
Yeah,
I'm
for
done
real.
with all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just going back, I remembered that last fight that we were on. Blaine was going to poop his pants.
Yes.
He had,
I'm sure he would love that everyone just knows that now.
but we've all been there.
We've all
Yeah,
been there.
we've all
where
been
you're
there.
like,
he didn't. And he.
I'm going to explode.
Yeah.
You prairie dogged it.
He was
It
probably
was
not gonna
for a
take
minute because it took forever to
Get
get
off the plane because
When you
of the
have
babies.
to
No, I'm just
go, it is hard to get off that plane. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
anyway,
we'll leave you guys with that.
can you
Tell us some horror
feet.
stories on your flight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I've ever seen an article like that.
No,
No,
that's gross.
No, that's what is happening with.
Can
these
you imagine if it
flights
splattered?
nowadays?
If you had your feet.
Stop
Oh,
it.
stop.
Stop it.
Or you had like shorts on.
That's
I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful he was just like walking and just dripping.
That's a new fear unlocked for me right
Now
now.
I'm
Yeah.
like, do I want the aisle seat?
Never again.
No.
Oh.
I hate the aisle seat because sometimes I'll like snooze and then someone
And then
walks by. I'm like,
Pat
hey,
to your head.
hey.
No,
sorry,
I like the
am in your
aisle.
way?
I like the aisle seat so that if I have to tinkle, I don't have
Or
to
have
ask
explosive
Oh, yeah.
or
diarrhea.
have explosive diarrhea. I don't have to get up around someone. I don't
Yeah.
like inconveniencing. And I'll do it. Like if you need to go, please let me know. I will get up, right?
Yeah.
But not everybody's like that.
Yeah.
So, all right. And with that,
Have a great flight.
Yes.
Next
Great
time,
flight.
have a good flight.
Have a great week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
we'll catch you on the flip side.
Yeah.
See you next time.
bye.
Bye.